Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is RevTrev and you are at Kempner Canucks. We're going to be talking tonight about the huge battle, the preseason battle, baby. Try to make it a little more exciting than it was. The Vancouver Canucks lose to the Seattle Kraken in Seattle tonight, 3-1. We're going to be talking about the game. We're going to be talking about which players you felt, which Canucks players you felt played the best. We're going to talk about the game tonight. So how many of you watched it, or why my hat looks like it's sideways? There it goes. How many people watched it on Canucks.com? What do you think about those broadcasts? Post it in the comments as well, everyone. But which Canuck player also did you think was the best tonight? The best. And, or I should say, played well. We should probably go through the lineup together and dive into those things. But, yeah, so we're going to be talking about the game. Now, it wasn't the most exciting game, if we're honest, right? It's not the most exciting game. In fact, if you're a Canucks fan, it was kind of boring at times because we just didn't play very well. I felt like the Kraken looked like the better team tonight. But yeah, there is a lot to talk about this game. I'm going to dive into it. I'm just getting the big question ready. So this is the big question for tonight. Which Canucks player played the best tonight? Or that the players that you were most impressed with? We know that the people are saying things like, well, preseason doesn't matter, right? And I'm thinking about making a video on this specifically. I do want to talk about it. I'm going to bring it up here too. Preseason doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Now, we understand it doesn't matter in the points column, and it doesn't matter if we win all our preseason games. But can I just push back a little bit and say preseason does matter, baby? Preseason does matter. These kids are trying to make an impression. They're trying to make the lineup. Yes, does it count towards the regular season? No. Is it very important to see how your team works? Like, for example, tonight, Lankinen played his first game as a Vancouver Canuck. I think that's important. I think that's really important, personally. So, you know, I just think, like, giving these young guys opportunities to perform, to impress, to leave a mark, to show the coaches and the GMs what they can do at an NHL level, even though it's preseason. Because some of them, this is all they're going to get. This is all they're going to get. There's just not enough spaces, not enough room. I think preseason matters. Preseason matters a lot to these young guys, and even to the vets. This is where preseason matters, is that we just don't want anyone to get hurt. You've seen now Drew Doughty get hurt. William Nylander in Toronto get hurt. Like, that's the worst case scenario for these games, and we get it. Just like any other sport, you don't want anyone to get injured in the preseason. But at the same time, you got to play hard, or you're not going to make the team. Obviously, Doughty and Nylander are going to make the teams. But, I mean, that's why, you know, everyone's like, where's JT Miller tonight? I'm like, just let him sit. I don't want another Doughty situation. He's going to miss months, everyone. Absolutely going to miss months. But preseason does matter. Let's be honest. And we're going to dive into all the different conversation. But which Canucks player played the best tonight, in your opinion? Post it in the comments. Post it in the live stream. Just a reminder, everyone, that I do passionate, realistic, and honest Canucks content. If you like that kind of content, please hit the like and subscribe. Follow me on my socials. Go to Kempner Canucks, Facebook, X, YouTube, and of course on Twitter. So let's dive into it. I wanted to say hi to people in the chat already. There's people already here. Of course, Callum is ticked off tonight because Jet Wu got sent down. But in sober retrospect, it's good the Canucks aren't just settling for okay anymore. I agree. There seems to be this love affair with people who go to Abbotsford Canucks games with Jet Wu, and I haven't watched him play in Abbotsford, so I understand that he plays really well. Excuse me, at the AHL level, but it just looks when he plays with NHLers, he doesn't look like he stands out at all, and I can see that that's why they sent him down. And then Callum talks about that he's going to the Whitecaps versus Timbers game with his former brother-in-law and bestie for life, Key Rock. Woo! Couldn't buy an extra ticket for 3. Oh no! So she's mad. I had to buy us Canucks versus Oilers tickets. Let's go. You go to the Oilers game. That's good. Chris, good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well and hope you're having a good weekend. Well, it's only Friday, so he's going to be. Yeah, so Tyler says a good game by Sawyer Mino. I thought he played solid tonight as well. Yeah, they have been talking a lot about Mino. A lot. Training camp, they were really impressed. So it's good to see him keep on developing. Absolutely. Personalized says, I like Pettersson's effort tonight and how it helped to get the 1 goal in the second period. I would say Petey. Yeah, so he would be your best player tonight. I mean, he should be, right? If you're getting paid $11.6 million, the expectation is that you're the best player on the ice, especially for the Canucks. So, it's only preseason, but at the same time, that's a positive PD moment, right? Personalized also says Lankinen's rust is also trying to get into the Canucks system, and also trying to get into the Canucks system clearly showed. However, I do see signs of Lankinen getting into a routine, and which will be a game changer. I hope you're right. Coach Rob Willie says hi. Tyler says Mino played 19 minutes and 29 seconds tonight. He did look better than Forbert. He did. And I'm telling you right now, if Forbert doesn't make it, doesn't play well enough, I think it's Elias Pettersson. No, Elias. Which one do I say now? DP is going to be taking his spot. I'm telling you that right now. You can post that for free. Just saying. Michael says that RD Baines processes things on the ice slowly. Somehow the coaches need to speed up his reaction times. And I think it's just getting used to the NHL speed. I think that's important to know because he seems to be keeping up with people in the AHL. I just don't understand why it doesn't translate always. But we know that it's hard to make the jump, right? What hurt the Canucks most was their faceoffs, not gaining control, not having more offensive zone possession. Okay, I'm going to dive into some more comments in a minute. I do want to just bring up the stats tonight, everyone. Let's just bring out the stats and just share a little bit about the game here. So Tolovayan opened the scoring. Again, it was like a tip shot. Montour got the second one. It was up 2-0. And that was both in the first period, right? So, and then they just keep scoring. The wrist shot from Winterton, and then Myers finally gets us on the board with a wraparound shot. And yeah, I mean, you didn't see a lot from Vancouver tonight, to be honest with you, if we're being honest. But, shots on goal, they outshot us 11-4 in the first period. We end up outshooting them by 2 in the next 2 periods. And it just wasn't a good enough performance by our whole squad. I can't see Rick Tocchet being happy about tonight's performance or impressed by a lot of the guys. But when it comes, it's only 2 hits aside, 19 block shots for the Canucks, 18 giveaways, only 3 takeaways. Like, yeah, this is bad. What did you guys think about the Sammy Blaze? Blay, they call him. I like calling him Blaze because it's way more cool. Hit tonight where he got the penalty. I would love for you to comment about that as well. So, I mean, when you're looking at this, I mean, there's not a lot to talk about here, but we can go to the box score and the Canucks. And, Mino played all those minutes. Myers, Hronek played the most, 25, almost 26 minutes. That's a lot in preseason, don't you think? Dry Kudroy, that's I always have a hard time with his name. I thought he was solid tonight too. DeBrusque didn't really do much. He was great in that first game. He did not look great tonight. Klimachev, I feel like he's just too quiet out there. Sasson had a couple chances where he should have buried them. I think if you're trying to make this team, bro, you got to bury those. Those are those moments you need. And I'm not trying to be critical because you got all these players are way better. Like I can't even skate nothing compared to these guys. Like I'm a terrible skater compared to them. But we'll dive into some Lankinen conversation in just a moment. But I just wanted to bring that up for you guys just to kind of look at and see. And it wasn't a great night for Vancouver at all. But let's bring up the conversation in regards to Lankinen. And I want you to rate Lankinen's performance. Lankinen's first performance. That's what I'm going to put. First performance as a Canuck. Out of 1 to 10. Okay. Gonna throw that up there. Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you would rate Lankinen's first performance as a Canuck out of 1 to 10. 10 being the best, 1 being wish we never signed him. Okay. So let's get to the comments because I think that leads me to Chris. Chris says Lankinen really looked as he should. He hasn't played a game or had a normal practice since last season. Did not look great, but needs some more reps. Okay, I mean, that's a good point. That's a good point. Let me just see here. David W. is in the building. Getting around geo-blocking by the Winnipeg Jets have access to their own stream of this week's Jets Minnesota Wild game. I had a nap. Just stop for a moment. That's so... Okay, now he's going to relate it to the Canucks. I know he's going to do it. By the time the Canucks preseason game had started, the Jets had been so far behind, 8-2 after 40. Oh my goodness, that I had seen it. Unlikely they would come back. Yes, the Jets did score 3 goals in the third period, but man, did the Minnesota Wild go to town in the second period of that game. I thought you were going to say, then I started watching the Vancouver Canucks game. And it was so boring, I fell asleep again. Most goalies would have let those first 2 goals in. Possible. Yeah, that's a good point, Michael. Sawyer Minu's first game, also 19 years old. That's a great point. Finally, loved Sasson getting some puck possession, producing shots, but shots just to put on the net are not the most valiant effort without some effort to try to get them past the goal. You don't think he had effort? I thought he did. I just felt like he didn't have finish. I think he had effort. So you have no volume. It's got to be muted. It's got to be muted. And that's what Coach Rob really. By the way, good Coach Rob, Carol, good to see you guys. Everyone else does. So Sammy Blais had a decent game. He will fill in for Joshua nicely. I keep hearing this rumor, everyone. Tell me if I'm wrong, but the Canucks have signed Sammy Blais to an AHL contract. That's what I keep hearing. Not an NHL contract, an AHL contract. So worst case scenario, he's playing in Abbotsford this year. So that's all. So yeah, let's go. Also, happy late birthday, Carol. Hey, happy birthday, Carol. Yeah, turn it up, Carol. Turn it up. Okay. Yes, the Canucks did not, in their loss to the Kraken, allow even half the goals, 3 that just during the period. Yes. Yeah, dude. He did. I don't think I'm with you. I'm a little nervous about the Lankinen start, but I think Chris on Canucks is really smart in his analysis. I was like, he hasn't played a lot. He hasn't had a lot of reps, and this is the first one. So how much do I know about him? Actually, I don't know a ton. To be honest with you. Another view from myself is JT Miller sitting. That's totally understandable. He wants 1 game in the preseason. I'm sure he will play 2. My opinion is he doesn't want to overexert himself. I mean, he plays at a high level every single time he's on the ice, right? So let's just be honest about that. When it comes to TV streams, the Eastern Day streams? I don't know. Are you? What's your next part? I've been able to find TV those preseason games played by Eastern NHL teams with broadcasts of games played by the Western Canadian teams. I have found often geo restricted. I know. I don't understand it. I don't understand why they do that, David. DPD is I know. Elias, right? Right? Elias is Pedersen. So Elias Pedersen. DPD is Elias. Thank you. Nothing is perfect. And hey, just like your name, nothing is perfect. I am not perfect, and I butcher names all the time. I want to. What happens is when I see them play a lot, then I just get it. I get it. So, hey, Jared, good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Michael, if Forbort keeps playing the way he is, the Canucks might as well trade for Riley Steelman again. Forward, Elias Pedersen. Yeah. Disrespectful. Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. By the way, Monty and I were talking about you today, about your comment to that you went on Flames Nation. No, you didn't know it was on Flames. Where did you go? You went to some Flames stream, right? And you started telling them about this video that we did, the hater video, everyone, the hater video. So thank you, is what I'm trying to say. So, all good. Lankinen is a backup. Coach Rob Willie said he'll give Lankinen a 7.5. Michael's giving him 7-ish. David putting in overtime hours to support. Night Owling from Ottawa. Woo! Nice work, bro. Kale is in the building. Tough game, but Suter played so good. Or good so. No, good so, not so good. Yeah, I don't know. I thought he was fine. I don't know if he played great. Equalizer, you're right. This game was just a bad effort. I don't know if I would say it was embarrassing. It was just a bad effort, and it wasn't great. So I don't think I would say embarrassing, but you can say it's embarrassing. I have no problem. Russ, great stream. I don't know. Is that the one that you were in? Thanks for your help, sir. Are you talking to me? Okay. Out of 1 to 10 for Lankinen, 20 saves on 23 shots. So from 1 to 10, Lankinen gets a 5. Whoo! Okay. Yeah, another 5. Wow. Hi, Nothing. Great stream tonight. What does Nothing stream? That's what I want to know. I need to follow him then. Check it out. Russ Hype. Let's go. Rusty Lank. He had the lanky leg. Reminds me of that song. You know, snake leg. Okay, I get it. I got to stop before like people stop. They're like, I can't watch that. We bought tickets. Yes, I saw that. I posted that. You were scammed then. Fake tickets. So sorry. No. They're going to the Oilers preseason game. That's what they're going to. Or is it regular season? Myers scored. He's our best D-man, and I think personally, unless that's the very first thing he said, by the way. Myers scored. He's our best D-man. I mean, tonight he was, but I don't know. Maybe I would say Hronek played better, so. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that one. Okay. I will send you updates. Rofi. Please do. Please do. I love it when people go to a game and send me an update. Take a picture of where you're at and like what it looks like, where you're sitting, and then do a selfie too. Cal, do a selfie too, and send them both to me. Okay. They have to be fake tickets, definitely scam, because some bad news for you. There's no hockey team in the Canucks would play called the Coyotes. Oh my goodness. He's trying to be funny, Callum. He's trying to be funny. Okay. David is a spammer. He's a little excited. No, he's not a spammer. He just really likes all the Canadian teams, and he comments with all of them. I always try to encourage him, push him a little bit to say, can you please kind of keep the focus on the Canucks content? But, it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks, right? Chris says, I would give Lankinen a solid 5 for tonight's game. I give She Loves a solid 7.5 at the moment. Both are out of 10. Yep. The Kraken broadcast was a regular broadcast, not like the scoreboard special that the Canucks did, right? I know. TM, good to see you. Welcome to the channel, bro. Good to have you back. Great to have you here. Carol's, can anyone help me? I can't hear him. Something's wrong with my phone. I would say turn it off, turn it back on, and see if you can get it going after that. Baines, Sasson, Klimachev, Smith, Blaze, I like to call him, need to stay in the AHL. Yep, I would agree with that statement. I would definitely agree with that statement. As Lankinen only allowed 2 ugly goals that I could count, I give his performance 2 stars out of 10. David, you probably, I'm not saying you're wrong. You and I couldn't stop a beach ball. And we're going to tell an NHL goaltender that we're going to give him 2 out of 10 stars. Oh, my goodness. That's although fault for how Canucks lost their most recent game is just, isn't just his. That's right. Okay. Will Greedy Petey ever reach the level of maturity and coolness that TJ freaking Miller has already achieved? That's a great question. I'm hoping so, but it doesn't look good, Callum. Anyways, I believe She Loves will be an 8 out of 10. Then I believe Lankinen will be a 7.5. Yeah, I like the optimism, Chris. That's great. Michael, not going to lie, I love that C hater thumbnail. Oh, dude. Here, I'll show you something. Oh, have you watched the video? Where is it? Where did I put the banner? You're going to like this. Remember when Monty was telling that story how, was it Ott that kicked it in? Who was it that kicked it in? I can't remember. C equals cheater, not Calgary. That's what I say. Oh, my goodness. That was fun. It's just fun to have a rivalry and joke around. And, we're getting quite a bit of negative feedback over that video. People are like, and we were very clear in the video that it's just for fun. It's a rivalry. It's like, we don't actually hate people. I don't hate the fans. I don't hate, I do really dislike the organization, but I'm like it's real that I don't want them to win. I get that, but it's like people take that just way too serious, and it's like we're just having fun talking about a rival team that we just do not like, and there's nothing wrong with saying that, man. Like, it's not like we're dropping swear words about that thing and saying, like, there's people who just so many people say so much worse. And I'm not trying to compare myself to everyone else, but what I'm saying is, it's like our video was all in good fun, and it was just to make it light and show our displeasure with the rival team, right? But man, people took it next level, and Monty and I have just been like shaking our heads and then laughing at both some of the comments that have been in. It is pretty wild sometimes what people post in comments, and I'm just like, oh, everyone relax. How could you say you hate? I was like, oh my goodness. So thank you, Michael. I love the C hater thumbnail. I love it too. It's one of my better ones, I think. Yes, Flames Nation. And you know what? Flames Nation does a really good job. I got blocked 3 accounts within 10 minutes. I do like the Flames Nation content is good. It is good. I mean, it just talks about a garbage team, but it's good. Callum, do you think Colo Pilo plays next? That'd be awesome. Oh, I mean, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. Disrespectful is maybe restart your phone, Carol. Yep, that'd be good. I love Kempner streams after games. Thanks, Kale. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I sent you the link, Trev, to him. To who? Oh, you did. Thank you very much. So I'll jump into his stream later, or into his channel. Russ equals nothing, Trev. Same person. What? Yes, he streams Canucks games. Oh, I think I saw that tonight. I saw someone who streams games. I don't know how you pull that off and don't get in trouble. So I've seen some people streaming straight the game onto their own YouTube channel. I'm shocked. So yeah, the Shilov's performance was better. You're right. I think he is going to be the main starter, and he's also going to be the main backup when Demko's back. That's so. RevTrev, I'm loving the post game coverage. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome for being here. I streamed. I think I almost did every single game last year. I did a live stream after. I tried my best to do after every game. It's a lot of work, and I'm like thinking, who live streams after a preseason game? This guy right here, everyone. This guy. Anyways, I don't know if I'm going to do all the 6 games, but didn't have any other plans tonight, and this weekend is going to be super busy. So I'm going to go watch a movie with my wife after this if she's still up for it. So I'm going to shut this down sooner than later. But yeah. Oh my goodness. Kempner does the game, then Clay after. Man, it's like we're nothing. Kempner Canucks and then Canuck Clay. Let's go. We don't cross over. I try not to stream when Clay's on. That's one of my goals, is because I really respect what he does. And but there are times we overlap, and he's cool with it. He totally is cool with it. But I try to be respectful to that. I'm a huge fan of Clay's, so I think he's great. Funny things happen for funny people. There you go. Culture of what I can't hear. The phone, something wrong with my phone. Maybe we can talk tomorrow. Would you be able to talk to me tomorrow? Rob, do you think you? Yeah. So yeah, he's gonna connect to you tomorrow. Carol Hype, let's go. Hope you're feeling better. You might have to go into settings. Yeah. Oh, Rob is so nice. He is so nice. How are you feeling about Petey's game so far in the season? He was good in the first game. I didn't think he was great this game, to be honest, but personalized thought he was great today. I thought he was good. I didn't think he was great. That's my official answer. Great goaltending machine would just be a 6.85 between Lanker and the machines she loves would be adequate for us before Demko is back. That's true. Had to buy Mrs. Callum tickets to Canucks preseason to appease her Wolverines like anger to me attending tomorrow night's Whitecaps versus Portland. Okay, I get it. It's hard to hate a team with Kuzmenko. I did say in the video, I do not hate Kuzmenko. I love that guy. I think I miss him being in Vancouver. So I'm not a Kuzmenko hater. I honestly believe we will be top 3 in scoring this year in the league. Wow, Chris, that's bold. My only thought about the Calgary video with you and Monty, I did not like it and gave it a thumb down, to be honest. I know it was banter. However, I'm reminded of, come on, dude. Really? That's where we're going. All right. You're entitled to your opinion. And you can give it a thumbs down. That's totally fine. I had a blast making that video, just saying. It was a lot of fun. And I don't like the Flames. I don't know what to tell you. I don't like them. So I don't know about Petey's game tonight. We've already talked about, but I'm really hoping he has a bounce back season. Petey, the center, assisted on the only Canucks goal. Yep. Had the second highest face-off win percentage at 33, 1 out of 3, 6 out of 18. Yeah, Pia Suter had a better night. So, interesting. Jack, good to see you. Welcome to the channel, to the show, to the post-game show. It's good to have you here. Pete did a great job of not getting hurt. Equalizer says Lekkerimäki, Ratu, and Carlson are the only 3 forwards for Abby that don't look out of place with the Canucks. Let me see. Did I put up that banner, by the way, everyone? Let me just throw this up. This is from today. Let me just... DeBrusque, Suter, Sherwood, Heinen. I mean, okay, so look at this list. The top 2 lines, they're all veterans, okay? The bottom are all AHL players, guys, except for Blay. So I don't really know how you're going to get them to had a great night tonight, but I don't know. Maybe you're right. I'll have to think about it a little more. You definitely could be right, Equalizer. Steven is here. 3 preseason games left. Which player outside of our projected opening night roster do you want to see more of? For me, it's Ratu. I agree. It's Ratu. It's I do want to see Lekkerimäki a little bit more. I want to see DPD more. In fact, I would like to see him for the rest of the games. Mino, I want to see him. I don't mind seeing Baines. I do think all this is just good experience. So I'm not a fan of Sasson yet. Like he has to play better for me to be more excited about him. And not that he's a bad player. I think he's good in the AHL. I think he needs to go to another level to get to the NHL. Leah is here. Found you last year in the playoffs. Been enjoying yourself. Leah, just side note. There's this guy I follow online. Okay. Canucks content creator. He just posted his first video for this season. Okay. He said that he couldn't handle making content during the playoffs. What? I was surprised because that's when people want to talk about the Canucks. The playoffs is the best time to talk about the Canucks. The offseason sucks. I know. But I did it. I've grinded through. All of you people were here. You were so faithful. It was awesome. And there was quite a bit of Canucks content. But that last middle of August to about almost middle of September, it got dry. But that playoff stuff, I'm glad you found me in the playoffs because I have absolutely enjoyed these last. I mean, this is going to be my 3rd season coming up. I went in. Did I start halfway through? I've been doing Canucks content for years, but it's been not in this intense. I made my own channel specifically for Canucks, and so found it really neat. To be doing this. So I'm glad that you found the channel and you're enjoying it. Thank you so much. I've watched dozens of Flame Nation's barn burner post-game streams and may watch another. Cool. What movie are you going to watch? I want to watch that new Vince McMahon one. That's just on, I think it's on Netflix or something. Hey, Carol, I hope your sound's working now. Your tendonitis and excuses. You didn't, oh my goodness. I know. You know what? We can say arguably he was the best player on the ice for Vancouver today. So this game was not so great. It was not. Who is the Canucks vlogger from the Maritimes who was on your podcast for? I forget his name. It is Canucks Digest. Love that guy. He is incredible. Just really a knowledgeable dude. I was mod on his stream. Didn't even have to warn one person. Nice having actual footage on live stream isn't illegal until game 1 of the regular. Okay. Only games that are sold. Oh, I didn't realize that. That's cool. That's so interesting. I thought you had to. Wow. Interesting. I did not know that. Thank you for sharing that. Lankinen just got here this week. He had very little practice with the team. I'm sure Taki just wants to see him in game situations. Absolutely. That said, right now, everyone prefers Shilovs. I like the video, Trev. I don't like the Flames either. Yeah, there's a lot of people that would agree with me on that one, but it's fine. Sheesh. Yeah. I know. Yeah, I'm liking his potential. He's someone that he's on my radar now. Can shut you down as well as PvPs or any copyright. Okay. He hasn't played well enough for me to be excited about him yet either. Van Michael's here. Lankinen actually looked good, in my opinion. Made a lot of good saves. I think he made some good saves, but you're welcome to do that. David, are you talking about our Canucks yet? Canucks came nowhere close to winning as many. Yeah, stats from okay. I agree. Lank needs some serious slack. Archer Stelking. Oh yeah, I would like Chris. Good point. I would like Ulrichsen some more as well. I want to see him some more. Shannon is in the building. I'm just about to shut this down, Shannon. Sorry. Does PDG make the starting lineup? I say no. What do you guys say? Rock on, Shannon. That's what you say. Okay. All right, everyone. I want to go watch that movie with my wife. Hope that you're having a good night. And hopefully she's still up wanting to do that. If not, we might have to do it another day. But yeah, I'm glad that you're here. And Silas is in the building. Didn't watch game. I know it's 3-1. We did not play well. Okay, everyone. I'm going to shut this down. But so glad you're here. Hit the like and subscribe. Appreciate each one of you. And I hope that you have a great weekend. I have a super busy weekend. So I've got a fundraiser that I am running with my staff and in volunteers. It's going to be a fun night, but it's going to be a lot of work. That's Sunday night. So I got a lot of work ahead of me. And hope that you guys have a fantastic weekend. Appreciate you all very much. And of course, always, go Canucks, go.